In 2012, Schartender made his breeding debut in Swedish Fleinge, where now his first foals are awaited. The 30-day test in Redefin in 2012 identified him clearly as a jumping specialist for high demands. Modern type Chaco, with a pedigree of global success. Desperando, Dark Bay, born 2009, 1m70, Hanoverian. Type of a refinement stallion with success-oriented pedigree. A dressage candidate par excellence, Desperando's impressive profile, characterized by a powerful hind leg, creates enormous impulsion and wonderful elasticity. For the walk alone, he received the dream score of 9.5. In Desperados, he is one of the most relevant Grand Prix stallions as a sire. Amongst others, with Christina Sprayer, Desperados won internationally many times, received the Otto Lucker Award and, in 2012, the Grand Award, and became team silver medalist at the 2012 Olympic Games in London. Desperados won already the German Dressage Derby in Hamburg in 2010, and he made a large impact in breeding due to high-priced licensed sons, premium stallions and the Bundes champion Doris Day. The dam sire Varkant, Hanoverian stallion of the year 2002, produced outstanding dressage horses, which have earned up to winnings more than €900,000 in the sport. Numerous are internationally successful at Grand Prix level, such as Vallarama UNICEF, World Congress and the Olympian Vanzuela Suerte. We eagerly await his first foals. Desperando, thoroughbred typed Desperado's son with outstanding quality and brilliant movement.
Takt und Griff, alles vorhanden, meine Damen und Herren. Ein blitzsauberer Top-Einstieg in die Dressur. Oh, da haben wir aber zu viel gemacht. Nicht so, gar nicht schlimm. Wir machen es nochmal.
Tailor-made Dierado's Boy. Bay, born 2009, 1m72, OS International. True to type, unlimited scope with his sire's power to jump. Powerful and scopy overhead fence and outstanding athleticism. Tailor-made's Dierado's Boy presents himself as an extraordinary young jumping stallion. He proved impressively his great potential at his 70-day test in Schlickau in 2012. His jumping ability has been evaluated with a score of 9.08 and his stallion performance test breeding value with an above average score of 134 points. The sire Dierado was the celebrated towering 2007 Holsteiner champion stallion and was also winner of his stallion performance test with dream scores. Athletic, modern, with a brilliant jumping technique, combined with outstanding intelligence, and therefore he won many tests for young show jumping horses with top scores and became the 2010 bronze medalist at the Bundeschampionat of 5-year-old show jumpers. With Argentinus, Landadel and Pilot in the maternal line of ancestors, there are 3 millionaires in competition winnings who all produce championship horses and enjoy the reputation of being international top-class sires. a modern Diorado son with amazing potential. Don Frederic, chestnut, born 2009, 1.72 m, Hanoverian. Champion stallion with promising potential in breeding and sport. Triumphant champion stallion of the Mecklenburg licensing, presenting himself as sovereign. The significant Don Frederic is convincing due to his perfect conformation, brilliant type and basic paces of extraordinary quality, whereby the enormous engagement of hindquarters and high elasticity should be highlighted. Even under saddle, he uses his naturally given talent and proved it with the absolute highest score of 9.75 for rideability given by the test rider at his 30-day test in Schlickau at the end of 2012. The sire, Don Federico, was awarded Hanoverian Stallion of the Year 2012, won the licensing and his stallion performance test, as well as numerous advanced level and Prix-St. George classes. More than 1,100 progeny are registered as competition horses, including the most successful one, the multiple advanced class winner Diva Royale, who became the 2010 European Team Champion for young riders with Stella Charlotte Roth and helped with Dorothy Schneider to win the German Team Silver Medal at the 2012 Olympic Games in London. Also Isabel Werth's ingenious mover Don Johnson, who could celebrate many Grand Prix victories, is sired by Don Federico, who produced 36 licensed sons, including the 2008 World Champion for young dressage horses, Dramatic. Don Frederic, a dressage stallion with enormous promise for the future. Don Schufro, liver chestnut, born 1993, 1.72 m, Oldenburg. Watch him here in Hong Kong at the Olympic Games, winning the Olympic team bronze medal ridden by Andreas Helgestrand for Denmark. Don Schifro himself has passed a splendid career from his first win in a test for young riding horses in 1996 up to his team bronze medal at the 2008 Olympic Games in Hong Kong. He won several times at Grand Prix level and inspired with perfect cadence and engagement of the hindquarters. Germany's best dressage sire. 9 times up to and including 2012, he was the leader of the German breeding statistics of dressage horses. 3 times he was in the second place, and all this in a 12-year period. Don Schifro is an absolute exceptional sire, who passes on securely his quality. Year after year he produces new highlights for sport and breeding. 1001 Nacht was, with €160,000, the price highlight of the Fechter Elite auction last autumn. Blue Boy is highly placed in World Cup qualifiers and, just to name a few, Dorina, Bozzello, Dondolo, Paragon and Donna Silva are also successful at Grand Prix level. The outstanding mare Una Donna Unique was striking world champion of the 6-year-old dressage horses in 2010. The Oldenburg champion mare Viagold was Oldenburg regional champion as a 4 and also 5-year-old, and in 2010 Oldenburg regional champion Traversale climaxed her first advanced level season with 4 wins and successful up to Intermediate 1 level competitions. Don Schifro's pedigree includes the perfect combination of Donnerhall and Pickbuber 1's genes, and he boasts the very successful Finländerin from Fornholzer dam line, which produced more than 40 licensed sons such as Adelphos, Aldato, Don Primero, Rio Negro, Radetzky and several others, as well as highly successful show horses competing internationally in all disciplines. Some full sisters of Don Schifro became dams of stallions like Sunny Boy, Cappuccino, Pentagon's Perron, etc. We are really delighted to show you once again the impressive moments of the World Championships in 2010 in Verden. Una Donna Unique, ridden by Andreas Helgestrand. This outstanding mare and daughter of Don Schifro became world dressage champions of the 6-year-old dressage horses. Diarado, black, born 2005, 1,70 m, Holsteiner. New line-founding stallion for the international show jumping breeding. Licensing winner in Holstein 2007. Stallion performance test winner in Schlickau 2008. Bronze medal at the 2010 Bundeschampionat. Diarado is leaving his rivals standing. For the first time, Diarado was listed in FN's estimated breeding value statistics in 2012, where he took off in the lead of all German sires with 166 points. From his first 2 crops, 16 sons have already been licensed in Germany, including numerous premium stallions. amongst others Eldorado de Huth in Westphalia 2011, who was sold for €165,000 to France, but also Diorado's Boy, who became the price highlight of €450,000 at the AOS auction. Every year he presents true to type, strongly moving and therefore immensely eligible foals at numerous auctions. Diorado stands out due to his exemplary lightness over a fence, sensational scope and 100% positive ability, as well as his feline agility and intelligence demanded for today's technical jumping courses. He already received a dream score at the 70-day test: 10 for free jumping, 9.5 each for scope in the canter and rideability, 9.75 for jumping around a jumping course, as well as 9.3 for jumping ability. In 2010 he won several tests for young show jumpers, including the final qualifier at the Bundeschampionat, scoring 9.3 and receiving twice the score of 9 in the final. Bronze medal with Bastian Fries. In the meantime, he has won intermediate-level show jumping competitions. His sire Diamante Semeli belongs to the best jumper sires worldwide and presented the 2012 champion stallion De Capo at the OS licensing. He himself won with Eric Levallois team gold at the 2002 World Championship. 1 year later, the team silver medal at the European Championship, and was repeatedly named best sire for young horses in France. Federal show jumping trainer Otto Becker and also Paul Schockemöller are strong supporters of Diorado and have high expectations concerning his breeding and sporting career.
Und ist jetzt auch in dem Alter mit 8 Jahren, denke ich, wo er auch weiter vorgestellt wird, wo er weitergehen wird. Und ja, ich bin auch gerade als Bundestrainer sehr gespannt, wie die Entwicklung weitergeht. Das Potenzial ist da, die Entwicklung bisher war sehr vielversprechend und ich hoffe natürlich, dass das so weitergeht. Ich kann mir jetzt den Paul schon vorstellen, wenn der mal nach Aachen geht, immer vorne am letzten Abreiteplatz die letzten Sprünge gemacht werden. Er da steht, bei Chaco habe ich das auch oft beobachtet, da merkt man doch, dass er noch ganz Sportler ist, durch und durch. Und ja, ich will ihm ein bisschen Lust machen, Paul, ne? So ein Hengst, der gehört doch da irgendwo mal hin, oder?
Wir werden das sehen.
Danciano, black, born 2010, 1m71, Hanoverian. Premium stallion and price highlight at the 2012 Hanoverian licensing in Verden. Danciano presents himself as a noble and confident pitch-black dressage prospect. Chic and charming overall impression, big-framed with 3 equally fantastic basic paces. His rideability is absolutely exemplary. The sire, Dancier, was champion stallion at the 2004 Hanoverian licensing in Verden, as well as the 2005 stallion performance test winner in Adelaidsdorf. In 2006, he became Hanoverian vice champion of young riding horses and was awarded the bronze medal for 4-year-old stallions at the Bundeschampionat in Warendorf after winning the qualifier for the final. In 2008, he was finalist at the Bundeschampionat for 6-year-old dressage horses and is meanwhile successful up to advanced level. The dam, Rodney's Gull, is full sister of the licensed stallion Ruud Vander, who is advanced dressage class winner with Martina Hannover Sternberg. Wolkenstein too, found in the 3rd generation, is certainly the most influential Weltmeier son, who was the 1993 Bundeschampion and Stallion Performance Test winner, Danciano. His quality is without a doubt. He will be the source of great successes. Heike Kemmer, who is also a member of the Hanoverian Approval Committee, is really delighted. She's enthusiastic about this young stallion and impressed how he's developing already under saddle.
Er bringt fantastische Grundanlagen mit.
Ich bin ganz schön stolz auf Hannover.
Fürstenball. Brown, born 2006, 1,72 m, Oldenburg. Licensing winner, Stallion Performance Test winner, Bundeschampion of 5-year-old dressage horses. Simply an unique stallion. Fürstenball set milestones. Sire of a champion stallion, there is nothing more to prove at his young age. As celebrated 2008 champion stallion at his licensing, Fürstenball produced already with his first crop the champion stallion Follow Me, and the price highlight €400,000 at the Oldenburg Stallion Days 2012 in Fechter. Fürstenball's offspring step into his hoofprints and are highly eligible. At the German Foal Championship, he presented the champion colt as well as another son among the top 10. For years he presented top foals, which are sold many times in a 6-figure price bracket at German auctions. Fürstenball represents pure fascination. At a maximum of lightness, submissiveness and elasticity, he embodies the modern dressage horse. Milestones already line his still blossoming career. After selling for a record price of €110,000 as auction foal, being celebrated licensing winner and stallion performance test winner with sensational dressage index scoring 154.98 points, 9 or higher a total of 16 times and a perfect 10 for rideability. He became Bundeschampion of 5-year-old dressage horses in 2011. He received a top score of 9.5 for trot and overall impression, 10 for walk, 9 each for canter and submissiveness, and won finally the championship with a score of 9.5. Prior to this, he became Oldenburg Regional Champion with a score of 9.1. In 2012, he confirmed again his quality with high placings in the Regional Championship and Bundeschampionat as well as the World Championship for 6-year-old dressage horses. Fürstenbell's success do not happen by chance. His sire, Fürst Heinrich himself, was dressage world champion and produced 48 stallions and up to now 38 advanced level dressage horses after just a short time in breeding. Especially the dam line of Mon Amour, which is originally French, is a class of its own. Heike Kemmer is also thrilled by the suppleness and charisma of Fürstenbell, especially in his marvelous walk.
Geht es gut voran und das kann ich nur mit einem klaren Ja beantworten. Auch Schritt, super. Bei guter Ausbildung bleibt ein guter Schritt auch immer erhalten. Und das
Out of his first crop of foals, there was a real champion. Fürstenbell produced the Oldenburg champion stallion Follow Me, who is now based at the stud of Lodbergen. Fürst Romancier, Dark Bay, born 2004, 174 centimeters Oldenburg. Champion stallion and champion mare in a double victory. A brilliant debut in breeding. The big-framed and absolutely significant Fürst Romancier made a double sensation in the season of 2011-2012. At the 2011 Oldenburg licensing, he presented the champion stallion For Romance, who was auctioned for a sensational price of €750,000. And in the summer of 2012, with its full sister Fascine, the champion mare at the Oldenburg Mare Elite Show in the Schlosspark of Rastede. In 2011, he presented another premium stallion, namely the today's Seller State stud sire, Fürstenbischof, selling for €170,000. Meanwhile, the number of licensed sons have increased to 12. As well in 2012, Fürst Romancier presented with Fabuloso, Neustadtdorfer and Fürst Larino in Fechter several premium stallions. His progeny, which are really successful in tests for youngsters, placed Fürst Romancier right among the very best German dressage sires according to FN's estimated breeding value statistics. First Romancier himself was main premium winner, became the most successful stallion of his age group at the World Championship for 5-year-old dressage horses in 2009, and at the Bundeschampionat he placed second in the qualifier with a final score of 9 and placed fourth in the finals as he did at the World Championship for young dressage horses. In his stallion performance test, he has received top scores, all higher than 9 for his basic paces, as well as 9 and 9.5 for rideability. Meanwhile, he has matured to advanced level himself. The sire, First Heinrich, was himself world champion for young dressage horses and produced during his short period in breeding outstanding horses, like the 2011 world champion for young dressage horses, Woodlander's Farouche. First Romancier. Impressive performance record with outstanding offspring make him a trademark stallion at a young age. The famous auctioneer and commentator Uwe Heckmann emphasizes the fantastic hereditary qualities of the stallion. First Romancier passes on his genes and qualities of his pacers to his progeny in a dominant way.
Halten wollen, müssen wir auf die Elemente der Grundgangarten, Wertigkeit in allen Leitgangarten dringendst achten. Hier ja noch ganz genau der Vize-Bundeschef Melan Gold, das Olympiapferd Petit Prince, der hier die Station mit Kappmann als großartiger Vererber wirkte, darunter Ellen Bornchen oder der deutsche Meister Avignon von Thomas Schmitz. Alles aus diesem Stand. Nun seid wieder begeistert, meine Damen und Herren. First Romancier, Port Matthias, das war wieder ein blendender Auftritt vom Allerbesten. Genau die nächste Januar-Tour.
Here you see one of the most interesting moments in breeding in 2012. Here is For Romance, the resounding winner of the Oldenburg licensing in 2011, presented under saddle by Kira Wulferding. And here too, his full sister Fascine. The champion mare of the Oldenburg Elite Mare Show 2012, shown by our stud manager Christoph Hinkel. Foundation. Bay, born 2008, 170 centimeters, Hanoverian. Oldenburg Main Premium Winner 2012. On the occasion of Oldenburg Stallion Days 2012 in Fechter, he set a milestone. After evaluation of the performance record to date and his first foal crop, Foundation was the dominant 1A main premium winner of stallions with emphasis on dressage in 2012. Numerous foals from the first crop were sold for top prices at foal auctions in Vechta and Verden. Foundation features a certain charisma combined with an enormous ground-covering mechanic of movement, with engaged hindquarters stepping under the center of gravity, a wonderfully uphill canter and fantastic character. He finished his 30-day test in Schlickau with dream scores, twice 10 for trot and canter, in the final test 9.5 each for character and willingness to perform, as well as 9.25 for rideability. He converted his first start in a test for young dressage horses into a sovereign victory. His sire Fidetanz, striking 2004 NRW champion stallion, is successful up to Intermediate 1 tests and produced hitherto 34 licensed sons. Foundation is the younger full brother of the licensed stallion and Bundeschampionats finalist Fidestar. Grand Dame Veniger presented